So we're here at Union Station, where our president of the United States is speaking to Democratic donors sponsored by the Democratic National Committee. Biden is trying to round up financial support to make a push going into the weekend to the elections, because the private polling numbers are spelling doom and disaster for them. We're here on the premise where the president is speaking tonight. Inflation is soaring. Migrants are still coming in. This place is packed. It's apt to just be in my backyard. Let me just talk to someone who's here. Josh Bernard from Texas. What would you, if you were able to go inside this building, Union Station, and the Columbus Room, what would you like to hear the president say? Is there anything he can do to ease the pain that Americans are suffering now?
I'd like to take that question seriously, but it's difficult. No, there's absolutely nothing he can say. He's a buffoon. I don't mean to be mean about it, but let's face it, this guy is not a president. He's not a leader of any kind. He's a corrupt, senile old man, and he is actually suffering from elder abuse right now. Everyone around him, all of his handlers, are criminals for allowing this to continue. He should be resting on a couch somewhere. This is inhumane.
But you know, it's interesting you say that. I always want to be respectful to the president and office of the president. Did you see the latest with his hand when he was in Florida? What is going on with the president's hand?
Yeah, I don't want to speculate, but it is in a location you'd expect infusions to take place, like potentially chemo. It also, and another picture that I saw looked almost like some kind of subcutaneous chip, like, I don't know, a tracking device or something, although I don't know why there would be holes on either side for that. But very strange looking wound, and it's in a concerning location. I imagine he's got a lot of health issues, and they're probably trying all kinds of experimental things to keep him alive.
How much has, you're from Texas, how much has the flow of migrants and illegal impacted Texas?
Enormously, especially the border region on the Frontera. It's, there's bodies stacking up like cordwood. It's really incredible, and it's for the first time in my life. I've always argued that border is open and should stay open. I believe that we have families on either side of that river, friends on either side of that river. It's always just been like a county or a neighboring state, just like New Mexico or Louisiana. But now things have changed, and we are seeing, Iranians, like Uzbekis, people from Southeast Asia, South America. We had not long ago in Del Rio, where there isn't even a major north-south thoroughfare, 17,000 Haitians showed up. And then when I posed the question, like, how is that even possible? They float on rafts, and like the current in the Gulf is the wrong way. And people said, no, they walked from Brazil. I'm here to tell you, I'll bet my house there's no chance they could survive a walk from Brazil through Central America, southern Mexico. They would have been robbed, beaten, and killed. I mean, I'm from down there, and I wouldn't make that trip on foot. But en masse like that, it would have been a slaughter. There's just no way. So I believe that people are being delivered to the border to cause a political issue, and kind of turn the tide in our hearts and minds. And it's inhumane, because there's deaths taking places, there's human trafficking, there's rapes, there are horrible detention centers that are overflowing. I don't know why we don't see it more in the media, but I would encourage people to go down there and take a look. It's like a war zone.
Finally, what do you think the president can do about inflation, rising fuel prices, and the supply chain?
Resign immediately.
Resign. Okay. Well, listen, you said it all. Resign immediately. Nothing else to be said. Look, we're here at Union Station covering President Biden, here raising funds to try to change the trajectory of this election, because it's not going in his favor. They really believe they're going to get shellacked on Tuesday, November the 8th, but we're here with the heightened security. The president is here, but I'm very concerned about his latest condition, his hand. I want to come to you guys live. I cannot wait to read your commentary. We're talking to all kinds of people here who are waiting for the president to walk out so they can shake his hand, which he'll be coming out shortly, but we won't be waiting around. But I wanted to bring this to you because I think this is an important story. The president, of course, not many of the jurisdictions where Democrats are in trouble, many of them want him there because they feel he has no coattails, but the RNC is giving him an opportunity here to come and show his strength, to raise money, and he's sure it's going to be raucous in there. He is still our president, And listen, I always pray for the president. I pray for our country. But listen, our country is in trouble, and I think there's going to be a tsunami on Tuesday, November the 8th. I'm Armstrong Williams. Thank you.